So I'm here with Kathy Breindel, the VP of Transportation at Corys Thunder. Kathy, can you just give us a little bit of an insight into what you guys do?
We build simulators for the train industry. We build everything from laptop simulators on up to full cab simulations with motion. We build our simulators are very specific. They show the specific track, the type of locomotives. We emulate the characteristics of those locomotives so that it gives a full immersive experience for the engineer in the real world.
Fantastic. Obviously, training is a huge part of positive train control and the implementation for railroads. You're speaking tomorrow at the Congress. Can you give us a little bit of a flavour into what you're talking about?
Yes, I'm trying to, because I'm not the technical person in my office, obviously. I have a lot of smart, intelligent people working around me, and I know when to go to them. I'm kind of just giving an overview about what simulators are, what is a simulator, why are simulators efficient and effective way of training. Basically, if you read any studies on anything like that, simulators, you are doing the task at hand. And researchers say that you remember 90% of what you do. Instead of what you hear or see or read, which people generally only remember about 50% of that. Yeah. So that's a perfect way for me to explain why simulators are so important, because you're doing things. With simulators, you're able to provide scenarios for critical situations, for emergency situations, so therefore the engineer can train on how he would react in that type of situation. You can't do that in on-the-job training. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do that in that instance. So.
Okay. And obviously, positive train control has got to be implemented by railroads by the end of 2015, as per the FRA mandate.
Yes.
How do Corys Thunder fit into that, and where do you see perhaps Corys in the future following that deadline?
Well, Corys, obviously, this is a huge time for us because with PTC, a lot of the industry, the only way they're going to be able to train their engineers in the time that they need right now is by using simulators. So we work alongside a lot of the other, IETMS, the PTC providers. We emulate their software very closely. We already have PTC out working now with some of the big railroads so that they can start training. The big problem with that is that the spec is continuously changing right now, so we're trying our best to keep up with it. So it's a huge industry right now for us. A lot of companies that never thought about simulation are thinking, I can't afford not to have one now. It's a cost-effective way of training a lot of people in a short amount of time.
And how important are events like the PTC World Congress for you as a company and obviously for the industry?
It shows us, it shows what we can do. It gives us, there's a lot of people in a short amount of time that you get to see. You don't get to do that. You can have all the business development people in the world, but, they can only get out to see so many people. You can only do so many email blasts or web, marketing and that sort of thing. So it's very important, and it was really good for us to have a booth here and bring along a simulator so that people can really see what's out there. And, and we brought one of our most popular models right now with us. So it seems to be working out well for us.
Fantastic. Have a great Congress. Thanks.
Thanks. Thank you.